Okay, we are back. And the party is fighting the Zorn. Alright, roll your initiative.
$18.
Damn. Will do.
Dante will go first. He always does.
Just thinking, on the plus side, we did just feed fatigue gems to the creature we're about to be attacked by. So,
Yeah.
can't complain.
This is true.
Although damn, it might just give them themselves stomachs.
Alright, Merrick, looks like you're actually first. He's like, yeah, you know, this thing is kind of like coming towards you in an aggressive posture, so.
Just gonna pop myself right there. I'd say that's about 5 feet, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
And
I imagine you're gonna draw your sword before that, or what?
oh no, yeah, of course. I was gonna just hit him with my fist.
Okay.
Where the hell's my character sheet? Yeah, so just like take a swipe at him and go hit him with the shield and stuff, see if that does anything.
Alright, well, it costs you the action to, like, unsheath your sword, so you only
Okay.
be able to take one attack.
Okay, I'll attack with my sword then.
$20?
20. Yeah.
Alright, that's a miss. You swing and miss.
Okay.
Okay, so Dante pulls out his bow and fires off a shot. Oh, well, let's see. He's got. I hate having to do this. Okay, point blank shot. +1 to attack rolls and damage at 30 feet. Okay, so he does that. Oh, and he critical misses. That's a good start. Oops. This is 16. Alright, so he critical misses with his arrow. He trips and he falls prone. He strikes his head. And he's now stunned for 2 rounds.
That's what does it.
Well, as he so nicely pointed out to us, he's 70% of our damage. So Merrick, it's on you. Pick up the pace.
Alright, so Vale, you're up.
Is Merrick close enough for me to touch?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Bull Strength on him.
I mean, you gotta scoot it up a little bit, but... Okay, so let Merrick know what that does.
Oh, I know what that does.
Okay, I figured you did. Alright, Haviland.
Right. I'm gonna stay put, but I'm gonna let off a magic missile and hope for the best.
Okay.
By the way, Greg, your face is where my face should be.
God damn it.
Sound good.
Why the fuck does that happen?
And Odediah is like
Well, that's
half
his
head.
fault. He's like leaning to the side. That's,
My bad.
That ain't me, motherfucker. Alright, let me fix this dumb shit that happens. I don't know why this like randomly decides to just put the wrong fucking camera on.
It's a conspiracy.
It's,
Aliens.
Aliens.
I don't like this program at
Every
all.
time.
There's your sexy face. Alright, so Haviland blasted the Zorn with a magic missile, and the Zorn shrieks in pain.
Yas.
Okay. And with that, the Zorn tries to bite Merrick. Can't see anything. Merrick, what's your AC?
Fuck, where's mine actually? 22.
22. Okay.
Yeah.
He comes in for the bite, and you just barely manage to dodge out of the way. Adadaya.
And this is him, like, fatigued as well.
Yes.
Shit.
So I'm assuming where this outcropping of rocks here, that's like blocked off, right?
Right.
I guess I kind of just move up and assume a defensive posture.
Okay. Merrick.
I'm gonna go for the double slash on this. Oh shit.
Wait, how come it was plus
Okay.
7 before and now it's plus 9?
Because of bow
Full
strength.
strength.
Oh, yeah. Durr. Okay, so the first one's a hit.
Cool.
And that was with your sword, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so you hit him with your sword for 12.
Good.
Alright, Dante is still stunned. Vale.
I'm gonna cast. Wait a minute. I am going to step back, and I'm gonna cast Bless on everybody, which gives everybody a +1 to attack and +1 on saving throws versus fear.
Plus one attack on damage rolls.
No, just attack rolls.
As in to hit, so to speak.
What was that?
As in the roll to hit.
Yeah, on your roll to hit. Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay. Haviland.
Yeah, seemed to work last time. I'll shout another magic missile.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright, once again it slams into him and he shrieks in pain.
How come you're getting +2 to your damage on magic missiles now?
Each one's +1. It's like 1d4 +1 for each missile.
Oh, right. Okay, I thought it was just 1d4.
No.
That's even
Our
more.
wizards growing up.
Yeah. You
Okay.
go on
I'm
that.
using the attack I had at the beginning of our campaign though, but yep, also growing up.
Okay, so he basically like goes into the ground and goes underneath your feet, Merrick,
Uh-huh.
and he pops up over here and he attacks Vale. This time he tries to scratch at him with his claws. What's your AC, Vale?
20.
All right, so he gets you with one of his claws. He scratches you for 7 points of damage. Adadiah.
See, I guess I would, or I don't have him flying, do I?
It doesn't give you any bonuses. You can't flank this guy. There's no, like, you can't get a flank bonus against this guy.
Oh.
He's got eyes, like, all around his body. Like, he's got 3 eyes, like, at, like, equidistant parts of his head.
Alright. I guess I just, gotta slash at him with my rapier.
Okay.
Don't forget the +1 from Bless.
I actually just realized I fucked up. Merrick, you should have actually been hit, but I looked at the thing wrong, so you got lucky there.
Cheers.
Alright, that's a hit.
Yeah, I think it's actually a critical, isn't it?
With the rapier,
Yeah, it's like 18 to 20.
let me see. Crit range on a rapier, yep, sure is. Times 2. Or roll your d30, I guess. Okay. Damn. Alright, so it's piercing, right?
Yep.
Alright, so basically you're gonna do 3 times damage.
Alright.
So for that would be the rapier would be 3d6.
Yep. Shit.
That's 2d6.
What the fuck?
Roll 1d6 now.
There we go.
Alright. So you like your rapier just like pins like straight through his knee, and you pull it out, and you do 14 damage, and he sort of like begins to limp on that leg. Merrick.
Same again, please.
Okay.
Don't forget, now you have an additional +1 for the Bless on top of the bull
Good
strength.
shout.
God damn. Alright,
Last one is my shield.
the shield hits.
Okay.
Alright, so you did 10 damage?
Yep.
Alright. So you notice that like you hit it with your shield, and it kind of winces, but you don't feel like the full impact of the blow was transferred, since he's got such thick flesh.
My shield does count as piercing though,
Oh, it does.
because it's got a spike on it. Yeah.
Well, then disregard that information. Alright, Dante is going to be out this round, but he'll be back next. But he's also prone, so I should probably make a note of that. Prone. Just put that little guy. Alright, Dale.
I am going to cast invisibility on myself. And I am going to step back. And my invisibility will last,
Okay, so you cast your... I'm sorry, say what you're doing again?
I am casting invisibility on myself, which I know gives him an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Well, I'll do it differently. I'll take my 5-foot step back first and then cast it.
Okay. Alright, so you do that. Avalan?
And that's for four rounds.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. Magic missile again.
Alright, so your magic missile hits him like square in the eye. And like you like see like smoke like coming out of his eyeball as he like clutches his eye with one hand. And he let's see, he moves back into the wall behind him, takes one step back into the wall behind him, and he's gone from your view.
Oh shit.
Right, come on, let's go.
Strike back at it at any time.
Which is why it's probably a good idea to get moving.
I don't think we're gonna get very far.
It's better than staying here.
Yeah, I say we move to brace ourselves.
Alright,
Whatever you guys want to do.
so what do you do?
I don't know which way is the way out of here.
The way out would be like north south, basically, on the map there.
All right.
Let's go.
Do we all move at once, or do we move per turn? At this stage.
Well, yeah, we haven't left initiative yet, so it's still.
Kind of moved to here.
Alright. Hold on, give me like 2 seconds. Let me sort this out quick. Okay. Yeah, so no, you guys like you start like I guess you like have your weapons drawn and Dante finally got up off the ground and he's like, "What the hell happened?"
It does sound like that.
Sorry, like what the hell happened? Can't do it. Can't do it. Mark voice.
No, I like that. That was good.
I guess I'm like, what the hell happened? And I get up from prone.
How's that
Is
sound?
anybody gonna answer him? I'm invisible. I can't.
Yeah, you're invisible.
Is it me now?
Yeah, I mean the initiative's over. Like, what are you guys just walking off?
Just heading
Yeah.
for the exit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured we could do with going checking out the eagle door first, because that could be a quick way down.
Works well enough for me.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
Okay. All right, so you guys go over to where the giant hand glider is on the side of the mountain, and you're standing there. What do you do? Do you want to try to use this contraption?
Well, we all have to climb up and look like fasten ourselves in.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm sure by this time my invisibility wore off too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Merrick, this was your idea.
Well, if this is a quick way down the mountain, rather than going down all the way, all the paths that we took before, I say we do it because time right now is really, really important. We need to figure out what our next move is.
Or it can land in a lava pool and we all die. We don't really know where it goes.
Yeah, I don't think any of us actually know how to use this thing, do we?
How hard can it be? You strap yourself in and just jump, right?
You've never seen anything like this before, so I mean,
Yeah.
also consider that some of you are wearing heavy armor. You're not exactly the lightest things.
I'm still carrying my pot of gems, actually. I didn't mention that.
Not saying it won't work. I'm just, just reminding you of the details of the situation.
So yeah, you just kind of strap yourself in and jump, right? I guess that's how it works. Kind of looks like an eagle's wings, and they can fly. So.
Well, it's not a question of this thing flies, it's where it takes you.
How do we
know this doesn't take
it?
And, oh, you know how to control it?
No, I guess it takes you wherever you control it. Like, I imagine it's simply like more weight on one end, it sort of turns the one way. I don't know.
Shouldn't we kind of figure that out before we strap in and try to fly it somewhere?
Never said let's go now. Just think it'd be quick. Trouncing all the way back down the mountain. Plus, we cut out the middleman of the dragon. Although he could probably come after us.
I think it's too big of a risk. We don't know where it goes. I mean, it could lead us to safety. It could lead us to somewhere worse. For all you know, it's on a designated course and it'll take us somewhere, and we can't worry about it.
It's been put here for a reason, and the reason has nothing to do with the undead, because obviously they arrived, they went as quickly, as teleporting. I think Bert has put this here for us.
Or it could be a trap set by Bert so people go the wrong way.
What, when they're leaving with the dagger?
This was supposed to be hard for people to find where the dagger was. There was the 4 doors all led to a type of a challenge, so to speak. And this could lead us completely away to somewhere worse. Just saying there's a chance it could be. It could be an escape way or take us down to the mountain.
Better make a decision. It's either this or going down the mountain.
I'd say we go for it, because I doubt that this would have been left here as a trap to stop people leaving once they had the dagger. Because one, it's already too late, and two, they have a way in, they have a way out. I'd say that its intention is safe, just so long as we're confident enough to take it. Or able to fly it.
Okay, so who's going to steer the thing?
I don't think it's as simple as who's steering. I think it's probably going to be more like I don't know. Hopefully it's magical and it steers itself.
Do you detect magic on it at that point, Greg?
Yeah, sure. You can detect magic. Yes, you do detect some magic on the apparatus.
Can I determine what kind it is?
Sure. like a list of magic schools or something. Magic.
It's an illusion area. They're all really just big boulders, and you strap it onto yourself, and it plummets you to your death.
Conjuration magic. As well as, yeah, I would say just conjuration magic.
I'll relay that to the group.
As a wizard, that would mean to you that each conjuration spell belongs to one of 5 sub-schools. This particular one belongs to a school that is basically transporting creatures or objects over distances.
Oh.
It's like... No, actually that's wrong. That wouldn't make sense. That's more like for teleportation.
If you've got a flying machine, you don't really need to teleport.
Right. No, that's wrong. I would say maybe transmutate. I don't know, man. It's whatever school flies a fucking glider to some fucking place magically.
I can
school.
detect that the flight of this thing will be aided by magic.
It seems like that way. You can't tell whether that means that it takes you to safety or it fucking drops you in the pit of a volcano. Like, it obviously has some kind of magic on it that affects what happens to it when you fly it, probably. So in other words, the risk is not so much probably in like fucking crashing it, but it's more in the sense of where is the magic going to guide the thing.
Well, it's definitely guiding us somewhere, so there is an intention, and if the intention was to kill us, I'm sure there was more of a different way of doing it. I say we take it.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to help the heavier guys up first and strap them in, and let the lighter guys scramble in. You're muted.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to. Merrick's
these...
probably the heaviest.
How does it like strap me in? These seatbelts, and not that I know what a seatbelt is. Just get strapped in. Yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna strap everybody. We're gonna help each other strap in.
All right, so you guys strap yourself in, and
we're gonna make Havilon drive.
Well, I've detected what magic's on it. I'm not familiar with this thing.
Yeah, but being as you're the wizard, you should be by the controls because they're probably might have some magic, and we're thinking that if any of us could deal with it, best you could. That's my thought.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay, so what now, guys? What do we pull a lever?
Yeah, there's like a little thing that you tug on, and it like snaps like a few of the ropes, and I think the wind and the magic might do the rest.
Okay, I guess that's what we do. Pull the rope.
Go for it. Pull the rope. Pull the
Jumps
lever.
away, and I set off.
What the hell is that, Rod? What is that, Bale? Rod?
Oh, it's my back scratcher. It's the best invention ever made.
Okay.
Butt scratcher, butt scratcher.
It's Rod's rod.
All right, so you guys, you push off, and this thing takes flight, and you start soaring around the mountains, and like you're kind of like you go like around the peak that you're on, and you actually fly by the bridge that goes from the one peak to the other that you crossed in order to get to where the dragon was. You fly past that. You start to descend. You also like kind of begin like flying closer to the mountain, but the mountain's also like going down. As you're flying and flying and flying, you see like something like a campfire flame, kind of in the distance, and the thing takes like a turn, not towards that direction, but just keeps flying and flying. You see lower and lower until eventually it sets you down. You're a little bit disoriented, but from what you can gather, like, because when you were up pretty high, you could sort of see from the direction that you guys came from. Of course, it's also like the visibility is kind of bad. The higher up you are because of all the wind and the snow and stuff. But as you sort of like get below that level where it kind of clears up, you can kind of see that it sets you down, sort of like on the side of the mountain that you started. It just drops you guys, and like as soon as you like unstrap yourselves, it takes off and flies back up the mountain.
Huh. Well, I'd say that was worth the risk.
Yeah.
That's about 3 days travel.
Okay, you know where we're at?
Not on the mountain.
Yes.
Well, thank you for that brilliant deduction.
The area where it set you down is it's a clearing, surrounded by like trees. So you're kind of like down at like the basin of the mountain. There's a forest, and that's pretty much, it seems like, where you are.
Okay, where's the sun in the sky?
You can't see it right now. It's later in the day, and it's like it's on the other side of the mountain. So you're kind of like in the shadows of the mountain at the moment.
Okay, so it's later in the day. The sun rises in the east, sets in the west. So if it's behind the mountains, then we're to the east of the mountains, which means we just need to head a bit more east and we'll eventually reach the road.
So what do you propose? We walk? Or
Well, we're not
camp?
I say we walk for now. Or we could camp while we've got a clearing instead of doing it in the forest and set off in the morning. Either way, we'll probably reach the road a lot quicker than we would have.
See, there aren't any like distinct paths, are there?
No.
Then I guess
like this part of the ground seems undisturbed. Like you don't see any footprints. There's no paths. There's no like obvious direction. The forest is it's pretty thick, but it's not so thick that you can't make your way through it with a little bit of maneuvering.
then I guess I'm saying we camp here for right now.
I think that's probably a good idea. At least until the morning.
Cool.
Strike up camp then.
All right, so you guys camp. Do you want to set a watch?
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea.
Tell you what I'll do. I'll cast my spell. That one that I've got about the what's it called?
Guardian though.
Yeah, it's like Sentinel of Talos, but not Talos because that's not the right game.
Of Helm.
Yes, that's it. Sentinel of Talos. That lasts for I think 8 hours, and warns us of anything that comes in the vicinity, and it's got like dark vision as well, I think.
Time is it at the moment? Can we tell?
I mean, it seems like it's getting close to dusk.
So
Well, I'm gonna
so
cast
so
a cure
5 or
light on
6?
myself
Okay.
for 9,
Bam.
so I'm fully healed.
Dunsky.
Merrick, did you take a hit?
Century of Helm, that's what it's called. It's
No,
120 foot diameter.
Yeah, that's the one. I'll use that.
Okay, who wants first watch?
I guess I'll take it.
To be honest, we don't need watch until my thing runs out, and then I'll probably wake up and take watch. But it's up to you guys.
Lasts for 8 hours, so.
Yeah, doesn't hurt to keep a watch. Otherwise.
Well, I'll take the last watch.
I'll take second watch.
Okay. So you guys set your watch and nothing happens. Wake up the next morning.
About an hour
undisturbed.
before I wake up everybody, I'm gonna start my morning prayers to my God.
Okay.
And I'm gonna recharge my spells.
Sounds good.
Let's see, I'm not gonna change any of them.
So I guess we've got nothing left to do but hike.
That's it.
So you guys are just gonna kind of head in the opposite direction of. I guess you'll be heading towards the sun, right?
Traveling east.
So you guys travel east for a few days. You start to come out of the foothills, and it's a little bit warmer. Climate's more forgiving. Eventually, you kind of you end up on the outside of the forest, and you see like the plains lying ahead of you.
Oh, it's good to see somewhere that isn't freezing for once.
For real.
But I know where we're at.
Will you quit it with your whining? We're somewhere warm that's not mountains. We'll find our way
You know what?
back.
For someone that's in a hurry to go tell them that the dagger is gone, you don't seem very much in a hurry now that you're wearing somewhere warm.
Yeah, and if it was up to you, we'd still be on the mountain freezing our balls off, nowhere closer. No. Come on. Let's head out. The sooner we move closer to the plains or a road or something, the sooner we'll be able to find
That's
our
why I
way.
asked if we knew where we were so we could head in the proper direction for a road. Keep going east and we may pass a road. Miss it completely. I'm just asking if anybody knew approximately where we were.
I don't imagine any of us do we?
Okay, so we're east of the Giants Run Mountains. We know that much. And we've got plains to the east. No, I've got a map, haven't I? Oh no, that's the map of... Yeah. Anyone know?
No, that's why I asked.
Well, we're east. Let's head north then.
You guys
I know
want to
it
start
sounds
heading
stupid.
north?
I know it sounds stupid, but if we're east of the mountains, let's think. If we're east of the mountains and we've not gotten to the river that was running past, then if we head north, we'll eventually run into
Snow.
Zia, I guess.
Here, let me get the map up for you guys, just in case you wanna.
Do we have this map?
Yeah, you've got a map like this one.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, north then.
Okay, so. Yeah, so here's the map, right? You guys were in the vicinity of. Okay, you guys were like somewhere up in this range. Okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
The town of Clover is up here, where I'm going to put this little star. Okay?
Okay.
You guys are probably like deeper in here, actually. Anywhere between here and here. Or even further south. I don't know. I mean, you know that you're on this side of the mountain range, but the problem is you don't know exactly where.
I think.
Well,
north
look
is
at
a
that.
good
Look at
idea.
that. There's a road that runs directly parallel to wherever we could be. So if we head east, you can find it. Hopefully.
So, or we can just go north till we hit a river.
Or yeah, we could do it. Could do. I feel like it'd be faster if we travelled on a road, though.
Probably so, but
I tell you what, compromise northeast. How about
that sounds good to me.
So you want to
that?
head
That way we'll
this
either run
direction.
into So we'll either run into river or road, whichever comes first.
Or both if we hit it just right.
That'd be amazing.
Okay, I will say this. There are mountains to the north in your view.
Okay. Well, we know that the road goes around those mountains to the north, so we can head like to the very
Northeast is still good.
Yeah, northeast. Yeah. I'm not even gonna argue. Just like you see where the northern mountains end.
We know we have to
on
go
the
to
east,
just right of the mountains.
That's where exactly.
Okay. It will take you longer outside of the trail. Surrounding the mountains is like forest, so it's like a little less passable. Like
Okay,
if you went
how about-
east, you would kind of avoid that.
How about northeast east?
All right.
So more east than north, but
So
still
like
heading
this.
slightly north. Yeah, like that.
Perfect. Sweet. All right, so you guys head north, east, and you kind of keep the mountain in front of you or to the north, like you sort of keep it so that you're kind of like trying to go around it almost, and eventually you come across the road. About a day later.
I told you we'd get to the road first. Okay, let's follow the road north. We know where it goes now. Once we get north, we head to Zia, and we inform the is it Patriarch?
Patriarch John Thixless.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. Do we want to go see Bert first and let him know?
We don't even know
That
if
is
Bert's
gone.
back.
No, because we can't get in touch with Bert, remember? We were told that we can't go to Bert with anything regarding this.
Yeah, but I think circumstances have changed.
It could make things even worse, though.
It's gone. How can it get worse?
Discuss with Patriarch, he'd know whether we should speak to Bert or not.
Well, see, personally, who's closer? That's my like. Who's closer to so we can tell
Well, yeah, okay. But it's probably closer by about a day's worth of travel. But we could make things so much worse.
That, and we still don't know if Bert's even there.
Yeah. He could have gone somewhere else by now. He could have fled.
That, and I believe we ran into an old man who said he hadn't seen hide nor hair of Bert in a while.
I wasn't there that day. I was
Either way, let's go to Tazir. Trust me on this one.
I'll compromise with you, sure.
Okay. So we want to head in the direction of Tazir. I'm just going to nip to the oven and get my big pork thing out.
Okay.
That's out of character, by the way.
All right.
Not in character now.
All right. Well, as you guys travel to Tazir, is there anything in particular? I think you guys have like. Let me pull up the big map and see about how long it should take. Bam. Otherwise known as Wabam. Okay. So you guys don't know exactly. You guys won't know exactly where you are until you cross water. I mean, because technically, this whole
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll
area,
just walk.
somewhere
Yeah,
in
we'll
there.
just walk. We'll just walk north.
Yeah. Okay.
Follow the road.
All right. So you guys have to make camp one night. Anything in particular that you guys want to do? You want to keep the same watch order?
Yeah. I don't see any reason to change anything.
Okay. So you guys continue on, and the next day, about halfway through the day, you hit the crossroad.
Well, Merrick said he wanted to go to Tazir, so
Well, you would hang a right if you want to go to Tazir.
well, we're hanging a right then.
I'm sorry. You did cross like a river before you got there. So yeah, you guys were probably like down here when you started. All right, so now you guys start traveling to Tazir. You enter Tazir without any issues. It's like probably 4 o'clock in the afternoon when you get there.
Did I miss anything?
Nope, you guys are at Tazir now.
Cool.
So just a reminder, Tazir is a city that's on the coast. It also sits on top of a bluff, and as you like enter in the town, kind of the like poorer part of the town is the part that you come in at, and as you get closer and closer to the docks, it gets wealthier and wealthier. The Temple of Helm is pretty much in the poor part of town, so. Well, it's close to it at least. It's just past it.
Just following Merrick.
Okay. So you guys approach the Temple of Helm. Do you all want to walk in or what?
Yeah, I don't see any reason not to.
Did last time, so why not now?
All right. So you walk into the temple. You're greeted by like sort of a like not an altar boy, but like something similar to that. Like he's like a page or something like that. He says, "Hello, sirs. How may I help you?" No, that's like my old man voice. I need to get it. Hello, sirs. How may I help you?
It's just slightly less squeaky.
I turn and look at Merrick, figure this is his place, he can talk.
He gives you like he gets to a knee and he kind of like drops his head down when he sees your armor, Merrick.
No need, Rice. Where's the patriarch?
Patriarch John? He's
Yeah.
gone. He's gone to Westgate.
To Westgate.
Yes, he had urgent business to attend to. I do not know when he'll return.
He didn't tell you anything about it.
Only that it was urgent.
Is there
He
anyone here that would know?
he left Samius in charge.
He left who in charge?
Samius?
Where is he?
I imagine he's taking care of his duties right now. He usually returns in the afternoon.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Certainly.
How long ago did he leave for Westgate?
I suppose it was about 5 days ago.
When do you expect him to return?
He didn't say.
Well, if it's 4 o'clock in the evening, this Samuel should be back any minute, I would think.
He says, "If you like, I could fix you some food, some little bit of ale."
That would be great, thank you.
I don't know. Do we have time?
I don't like this at all.
Okay, so
4 o'clock at night. We're not going anywhere tonight.
he sets up a table for you guys, like kind of in the back, and he just brings out like some nothing too extravagant, but like he brings you out some cured meat and some cheeses and some breads. Pours everyone a tankard of ale.
I thank him.
He says, "If you require anything, just shout." And he exits into the hallway.
Yeah, I think if you see this Samuel, we would like to speak with him.
Certainly. If he arrives, I'll send him straight to you. And what was your name, sir? Marek. Is that right?
Marek, that's right, yes.
He bows and leaves.
I don't like this at all. Why would he have gone to... Why would he have gone to Westgate knowing that full well that we were to return soon?
Didn't know when we were returning. It's not like he's gonna stop all of his duties while he waits for us.
When it concerns the well-being of the nation, not the nation, the entire world, you'd think he might stick about a bit longer.
Maybe he had a meeting that he couldn't miss.
I hope it's just that. If it's nothing too serious.
Well, we'll talk to this Samuel, and then we can head out in the morning and go to Westgate if you'd like.
That would be good.
Okay.
So keep eating.
Alright, so you guys are munching down. So as you're sitting there eating, like you finish up your food, Samuel is still not arrived. You just keep waiting?
Did the squire say that he was going to be back soon?
Well, he said he usually finishes his duties in the afternoon. That's all he said.
Okay. We'll wait for now then.
We'll wait an hour.
Okay. So you wait an hour, and he still hasn't came back.
I say we holler for the little page and see if he knows anything.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
yell out, "Boy!" I don't know. They didn't say his name. At least that I remember.
He comes running in and he says, "Yes, sirs."
Samuels, where is he?
I don't know. He's usually returned by now.
Where did he
Perhaps,
go?
Perhaps he went to see, Lady Naira. He spends his evenings with her
Who's that?
occasionally.
Is that his lover or what?
Pardon me, sir. I do not wish to make any assumptions.
That's all well and good. I don't know, guys. What do you think?
He says Lady Naira. She's a priestess of Shantae, the grain goddess.
And what was Samuels up to today? What was he doing? You know?
I couldn't say, sir. I don't know.
Sounds like it's our best bet to.
Why don't we find out who's the next
Priestess,
in
then.
charge and talk to them? Find out maybe whether he knows where Samuel went.
Yeah, there are other priests. I mean, there's not a lot, but there's probably like at least 4 more priests that are milling about the property.
Or we go to the priestess, whatever.
All right, well, let's take a 5-minute break. We will return